You ready?
Welcome to the Germany Frankfurt mission. I'd like to explain to you about how you're going to receive money and how you can use it to spend. First of all, when you get your card, I want you to pull that out of your envelope and open it up. Your card is on the front, and in the upper right hand corner of that paper are 4 numbers in red. Those 4 numbers are your PIN number so that you can make cash withdrawals at an ATM machine. So please don't forget those numbers. If you forget those, you can call the mission office to the financial secretary and those will be restored to you. Okay? Now, I want you to take the card off the front of that paper and look at your name carefully on the front. And you are going to sign your name exactly as it is written on the front of the card on the small whitish looking strip on the back. So if there's an initial or anything like that, make sure that you include that in your signature. Do not use a pen that has runny ink in it. Please use a ballpoint pen to sign your name so that it will not smear. The little white strip on the front, the sticker, is something that you can pull off because your card is already active. The amount of money that you have on your card depends on when you arrive in the mission. Every month in this mission you will receive 177 euros to pay for your food and other necessities during the month. But only a percentage of that money is sitting on your card right now, depending upon what time you flew into Frankfurt. So it may be less, it will probably be less than that. So just keep that in mind. But at the end of every month, the church in Salt Lake will automatically post 177 euro to your card. Okay? Okay, this next section is about your PIN number. We already talked about that. If you are at an ATM and you have put in the wrong PIN and your attempt at getting cash out is being rejected, do not keep trying the wrong PIN over and over. The machine will keep your card and then we'll have to issue a new one to you. Okay? Now, this next part, here are the things that you can spend your MSF on. But not all of these items are reimbursable. We don't reimburse food, but if you've gotten approval from the office to buy some furnishings for your apartment, something that is really needed, then you need to call and clear it, get that approval, and then it will be posted back to your MSF card. I also will post back to you public transportation if you are using it for ecclesiastical purposes. Any other transportation that you have to pay for example on your P-Day or something else that you're doing on a personal errand, has to come out of your personal funds. Okay? Proselyting materials will also be reimbursed to you if you will fill out your reimbursement slip and mail it back to the office with your receipt. Okay, now here's a list of things that you must use your personal funds to buy, and that's to pay for a driver's license if you get one here in Germany, to pay for any traffic fines that you get or parking tickets, to help pay for a car wash. If you are sharing your car with other missionaries, when you run it through a car wash, then whatever missionaries are using that car need to pay their portion of the price of that car wash. You cannot use your MSF for clothing, cameras, luxury items, souvenirs, and all of that sort of thing. Now, on this list where it says dental care and eye care, that is a reference to toothbrushes and toothpaste, or if you wear contact lenses, that is talking about your solutions that you need for those. On the other hand, if you have a toothache and you need to see a dentist, or if you have an infection in your eye and you need to see a doctor, then we will cover those, but not those personal items. We won't cover personal items like electric clippers for your hair, or curling irons and blow dryers. Those are considered personal items and you have to pay for them out of your own money. This is a picture of the reimbursement form which you'll receive on your orientation day. Just follow the directions on the form. It's really quite simply. We would like for you to send these in every week or two as you accumulate your receipts. Please do not save up 4 months worth of receipts and send them in all at once. And write an explanation on the back of your bond tickets, for example. You use this ticket to teach an investigator lesson, or you use this ticket to go to a district meeting, or whatever. Write on those receipts what the purpose of that purchase was. You can submit receipts for approved travel, which is all ecclesiastical travel. Anything that you want to do with your bikes because of the bike fund, those are all covered. Apartment supplies and equipment, you do have to get approval for those and any furnishings before you send those in, so please call the office. The phone number for the office is in the upper right hand corner of the reimbursement slip, and also the address of the office is in that same location so that you know who to address it to. It will come to our office, to the financial secretary, and you will be reimbursed. It takes about 3 days once these reimbursements are posted for them to come back to your account. I can only initiate a reimbursement. That is submitted to the mission president. Once he approves them, all of those are submitted to Salt Lake, and it is at church headquarters where these reimbursements are put back onto your MSF card. So don't plan on getting it back too quickly, but usually within about 3 days. If you need to see a doctor or a dentist, you must call the mission president's wife. She will suggest to you a doctor or a dentist to call, or a clinic to take your problem to. You need to show your I don't even know how to say that.
Kostenübernahmeerklärung.
Okay. Please show that document to show this clinic or doctor that your payment is guaranteed. Occasionally, they will not accept that, and try to find out before you do this visit if they're going to accept it. If it is an amount that you can pay out of your MSF card, then go ahead and pay it, submit it to me, and I will reimburse it to you as quickly as possible. But we're hoping that they will mail these into the office, and then I will make those payments. The same with the hospital visit. I really want those bills sent directly to the mission office. If for some reason they should bill you at your apartment, then mail that bill right into the office again, and I will make payment on those. The medications that we can reimburse are prescription medications, not over-the-counter things like aspirin or ibuprofen. It has to be a doctor's prescription to get the reimbursement, okay? Now that you're here, most of you who come in are in Germany for the first time, and so you are going to need a German visa. I will be posting 110 euro to your Visa card, which is put out by Bank of America. You need to hang on to that money until you go in to apply for your visa. Before you go in, withdraw 110 euro from an ATM machine to pay for your visa. Do not look at your bank balance and think you have a lot of money and then start spending it on too much food or other items. Save that 110 euro for your German visa. When you submit your receipt for the second luggage that you had to pay to get here, and you will give that to me today, and I will pay you back for that and post that back onto your card. Now that money is really a little bit of a slush fund for you because you had to pay it out of personal funds when you left Salt Lake or wherever you flew in from. So hang on to that because you may find you need it in a pinch later on down the road. Okay, your personal funds. Here is a list of things that you must pay for if you get them. A traffic fine. And I want you to know that if you have a parking fine, you and whoever your companion is at the time have to split the cost of the parking fine. But if it's a moving violation, like a speeding ticket or running a red light, the person who is driving has to repay the cost of that fine to our office. You also have to pay to replace any apartment keys now, lost phones, bond cards, any damage to your apartment that could have been prevented. I can't imagine you would do any willful damage to your car or bicycle, but if you have done that, then you are responsible for it. Last of all, we would like for you to tell your parents that when they send a package to you, to please write missionary supplies on the custom declaration. If your parents send clothing to you that are obviously new with all the tags and stickers and everything on them, then the customs office is going to declare those as new items and you will get a customs fee. They will look that item up on the internet and base their customs fee on the full retail price. So have your family take any stickers or price tags off of anything new that they send to you before they mail them. If things rattle in the box, then they're going to think that maybe you are sending medications into the country. That is completely forbidden, so make sure nothing rattles. Sometimes packages of candy will rattle. Also, do not send meat, cheese, or medicine. These will be confiscated at customs, and your family will be out the cost of the meat or cheese or the medicine that they bought for you. So make sure you never do that. If you have any more questions, please talk to your companion. Your trainers have been here for quite a while and they will know the answers to most of your questions. If you have any other questions, I invite you to always call the mission office and talk to the financial secretary. We are here for you, and I really want to answer any questions you have, even if they seem small or silly. Just make sure you call, and we'll be there for you. Thank you. Is that too long?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.